Good afternoon, YouTube. Bud Haggerty. I can fix that. Today's episode, short one, it's on something, again, I'm not fixing myself, but it's something I noticed. This car right here, I was just using it the other day to demonstrate my floor jack that we got, and I noticed the tire had a bubble in it. Here, take a look at this. I'll show you a little closer. Okay, you can see it right there, a bubble. That could cause a blowout. Not good. That's not good. Bubbles usually pop, but it may not pop. But I got to get that swapped out because I don't have a car payment. And for the price of not one tire, two tires, it's well worth it to have that peace of mind. The reason I'm getting two tires is I was just about to rotate them anyways. The backs hardly have any wear on them, which is normal. This is front wheel drive. They burn the tires a little bit at a higher rate. So instead of rotating them with the bubble, I'm going to swap them both out. The other tire, unfortunately, I could have got a little bit more life out of it, but hey, with no car payment, you can do things like this. The tires for this, I'm actually getting them from Goodyear, and that's why I'm filming this video. They are actually coming to my house. I mean, it's unbelievable the way things advanced. Instead of going there, getting an appointment, or having it dropped off, I made an appointment for 20 bucks extra. They will come here and swap out my two tires, balance them, and put them back on right here in the comfort of my own home. So that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for the Goodyear guys. This is kind of a cool feature. They sent me a text, and it says, track your mobile ambassador. I live right there, and they're 2 minutes away, so they'll be here in 2 minutes. Kind of cool. There he is, my mobile ambassador. He just rolled by. He'll be pulling in the parking lot. Okay, here he comes. Let me focus in on the boys. There they are. The mobile ambassador boys right there. These guys don't mess around. Shortly after they got here, I had to show them some ID, and bammo, they jumped right on the car, and one guy's jacking it up, and the other guy is getting things set in the van. I just did a video on a floor jack that I bought, the one over there, the 2-ton. And there he is cranking up the 2-ton. What do you got, a 2-ton? Probably heavier than that. 3-ton. And just like I said in the video, look, he chocked the tires, and he's putting another support underneath there. You're doing it just by the book there.
Yes, sir.
And that's a handheld battery drill that did that.
Yeah.
It's pretty damn impressive. $18 volts. I can take a look at my brake pads why they got this off. They say time is money. The fact that I didn't have to drive to the Goodyear store and then drive back, which would be probably a half an hour each way. That's an hour. Plus, you know, the time that I'd wait before they jumped on my car. This is an incredible service. What that tool's doing there, it's breaking the bead off the rim, so it'll be easier to remove. It's one of several tools they have. What is that doing? Compressing it off the rim?
It's
Breaking the bead. Okay. Yeah, so now it'll be easy to slop out. you can see how nice that machine is. It's aiding in taking that tire off. You'd never get that off without that machine. He did the one half, and then this will take the top half off. Right now, we'll spin it around, and the top half will come off, and the tire's completely off the rim. And you just do the reverse to put the new one on. That noise with the pop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about to beat into place.
Yeah. Man, this is such a good service. Then hanging out, going there, dropping your car off, coming back. It's only like $20 more. I don't know why people don't do it all the time. You probably are busy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just went up to 3 people in Charlotte.
Yeah.
So a little bit more. We can handle a little bit more.
I gotcha. Now this is the balancing part, right?
Yes, sir.
And what speed is this going up to? Like 60 miles an hour?
It doesn't go up that fast, but it uses math and all to get it evenly balanced.
Right.
So somehow it doesn't actually have to go that fast to tell whether or not it's balanced.
Okay.
Yeah, they couldn't use a real high speed one because we don't have a lot of room and we can't use a cover for it. Ones like it that are in a shop that
Oh,
have the cover,
yeah.
they go up to 60, but ours maybe
Right, because if that'd take you out if the thing come apart, yeah. But I guess, it'll tell you where to put it, right?
Yes.
Does it use a laser or something?
Yes. There's a laser down here at the bottom. Whenever he gets it into place.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And it gives you the beep. I always wondered how they always did that. Pretty cool. The technician let me know, pulling it off. Just a heads up, he said I needed alignment, and that's because we're wearing on the inside
Yes.
real hard. And that got out of alignment probably because my wife had a pothole, you think? Something like that.
Maybe.
Okay, we're going to do the same procedure that I just showed you on the other side. Take the tire off, put the new one on, fill it up with air, balance it, and bring it back. One thing I did notice on their chocks, they're solid rubber. Of course, Goodyear, but they're really nice. They're heavy, and they sit under there nice. I got some cheap plastic ones. I'll probably have to upgrade after looking at these guys. Safety first.
This one did have a bad gash in it, though. So, you did need to replace both of them.
Okay. Oh, this other tire did?
Yeah, this tire had a bad gash in it.
Wow. On the inside?
It was on the outside.
Okay.
Just you couldn't see until I flexed the tire.
Okay. Well, thanks. That machine that they're talking about, they can't move. If one guy moves while the machine is balancing it, it'll make it null and void, or actually inaccurate. And once he balances the tire, he puts these little weights on in the spot that the laser tells him to, or he's been doing this so long he kind of knows exactly where it needs to go. Got it? A true pro. All right, thank you.
Been doing it long enough.
And after you torque it to 100, when you put it on the ground, what do you torque it to after that?
So this gun torques to 75?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 75, and then we torque it to 100.
I gotcha.
Yeah, you don't torque it all the way down because when it hits the ground, if there is any play behind it, it's going to make way, and then you can just tighten it the rest of the way.
I gotcha. Yeah, I try to tell my son that when I was teaching him to do across each other, not next to each other. Uh-oh, we got a dog fight. And that right there is the almighty torque wrench, and 100 pounds of torque, right?
Yes, sir.
See, if you don't have one of those, which I don't, If you're too strong, you could which damage the nuts, right?
The stud.
The stud.
The stud will end up stretching eventually,
Okay.
and you'll eventually end up breaking the stud.
Yeah, I guess that puts a lot of stress on it.
Puts a lot of torque down on it, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you don't want to put these down to 140 like you would a truck.
140 on a truck. It's so cool. That torque wrench you're saying it has an app that it automatically tells you if you torqued it properly, right?
Yes, sir.
That is so cool. Replace the what did you call it?
The TPMS kit.
Okay.
So what that is, there's a little rubber washer behind it and a metal nut and a core inside the sensor. So
Okay.
it's going to eventually corrode and it's going to break down. It's going to lose air.
All right.
So you're supposed to get that serviced every time you change your tires.
Okay. I better do that then.
Yeah. We suggest every time you change your tires, at least get that. The sensor itself should last about 10 years or so,
All right.
but sometimes they go out before. But everything's balanced, everything's tightened down correctly. If I could get you just take a walk around, make sure everything looks good to you.
All right. I'll take a quick look. Thank you. Looks fantastic. Let me get around this side because you didn't do anything in the back. Yeah, both tires are on. I video filmed you doing it, so we're good. So much for the service. 100%. I'm going to give you guys a 5-star as far as I'm concerned, and being an ex-Goodyear employee too. Drive careful and have a great weekend.
Thank you, too.
Well, there you have it. The whole job took about 30 minutes. I never left my house. I'm going to pop back in here and have some lunch. Now that is an incredible service.